What's up, Rich Squad? Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's your boy Dominic Rich back in the house again. What's up, Spiridonas? Said it's been shitty. What's been shitty? What are you talking about? What's up, guys? What's up, everyone who's in here right now? What's good? It's kind of dark. Oh, boy. What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy Dominic Rich. Welcome back to the channel. I can't wait when the day comes that I have like a professional live setup, man. No lagging, nothing. Like everything clean. You know, I could put stuff up on the screen so we could talk about pictures and all that good stuff, you know, league standings, tables, and all that good stuff. You know, videos. Far from that, though. Far from that. But what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's the boy Dominic Rich. Guys, I wasn't able to live stream yesterday because I was extremely tired. And I just said, you know what, man? I'm going to get some rest. Forget this. I'm going to get some damn rest. That's why I made the match review of the Netherlands-Germany game in the morning. So I was Football Planet, Sanji Kun, Spiridonas, Iranian football fan, and AFC football fan. What a name. Is that Danny Arefi? Wow. What a name. Kalululua. What's up? So, guys, what I want to do, I want to run through yesterday's games really quick. Nations League until the finals. So, guys, Germany 2, the Netherlands 2. What a remarkable comeback that was by the Dutch. You know, Germany scored first through Timo Werner, really good goal from way out, and Leroy Sané scored. And then late in the match, we had Quincy Promes and Virgil van Dijk scoring for the Netherlands to clinch their spot into the finals, you know, where we have Portugal, Switzerland, and England already there. So it was an awesome comeback. And what they have done and achieved in this tournament is just brilliant. It's just super freaking brilliant, man. That's why I love the Nations League. You know, I've been supporting the thing from day one. And a lot of people just jumped on when they see the thing start heating up, you know. That's what you call a real bandwagonist right there. So, guys, Germany 2, Netherlands 2. It's been a horrible tournament for Germany. Horrible World Cup, horrible Nations League, you know, campaign. And what's next for them? What's next? Is Joachim Löw fired yet? Is he fired yet? You know, so who knows? I didn't see anything that he got fired. I saw Football Fair tweeted about him getting fired. So I was like, whoa, did he get fired? But I don't think he got fired, though. But they could definitely use a breath of fresh air, Adnan. They could. They definitely could. You know, I don't know what's going on with Germany. Looking at the team they played yesterday, that don't have the look of a team you can build going forward, for real. I just don't see a team like that going forward. Like Werner, Gnabry, Sané up top, Kimmich, Cruz, Kehrer, Schultz, Sula, Rudiger, Hummels, Neuer. Neuer is getting beat a lot these days, you know. You had Royce, Muller, Goretzka coming off the bench. There's still quality there, but they have fallen off big time. As for the Netherlands, man, it's been a renaissance under Ronald Koeman, and this team is so talented, you know. Guys from the PSV, guys from Ajax, guys from Feyenoord, the guys who are playing abroad like Depay, Virgil van Dijk, and company. So the team has risen to the occasion, and they have surprised us all. They have shocked us all, you know. Really shocked everyone making it to the finals. Awesome stuff, man. Round of applause to the Dutch. Orange is the new blue. Beating France to that final place. That is a feat in itself. Awesome. The next match, Czech Republic versus Slovakia. Guys, I did predict Slovakia to win this match. Where are my predictions, though? Where are my predictions? I had them just now. I don't know where they went. Okay. Oh, man. I got my predictions. Okay, so I predicted for the Germany-Netherlands, guys, I did predict a draw. I predicted a 1-1 draw. It's right here, but it ended in a 2-2 draw. For the Czech Republic, Slovakia, I predicted a Slovakia win, a 2-1 win. In this match, we had Patrick Schick scoring in the 32nd minute, and the Velvet Divorce Derby, ended in 2 wins for the Czech Republic. So they have bragging rights over the nation, their neighbors, and the nation who they once shared a country with. So pretty awesome stuff, man. Pretty awesome stuff. And I love the look of Patrick Schick. He plays for AS Roma. So that means with that loss, Slovakia relegated, guys. Relegated to League C. Could you believe it? And this is after smashing Ukraine 4-0. So was it 4-0? I think it was 4-0. So awesome stuff. Congrats to the Czech Republic. They survived. They survived. Pretty good stuff in League B, Group 1. So Ukraine advanced from that group. Slovakia relegated. The previous group, the Netherlands promoted, Netherlands into the finals and Germany relegated. Could you guys believe that Germany got relegated? The next match, Denmark 0, the Republic of Ireland 0. Another 0-0 fixture between these two teams. I predicted a 1-1 draw, guys. So I got that one right, a draw. So Republic of Ireland relegated, Denmark promoted. So the Republic of Ireland will be in League C next time around. Denmark will be in League A. In League C yesterday, Cyprus 0, Norway 2. Norway promoted, like I predicted, from this group, and Cyprus relegated along with Slovenia. So 2 teams from this group has been relegated because I thought it was going to be Albania, but Albania survived. So it's Cyprus and Slovenia, both teams going down from groups League C, Group 3. So Cyprus, I don't think Cyprus deserved to get relegated at all, though. I really don't think so. Really don't think so. 2 goals in this Norway win came from Ola Kamara, the man who plays his football in the MLS. So Cyprus, hard luck. They even had a late red card, so didn't really help their cause, but it was already 2-0. 36th and 48-minute goals by Norway to seal. And awesome stuff by the Norwegians there. So it seems like they are on the up. Seems like they're on the up, going back to their, glory days of qualifying for the World Cup. So awesome stuff there by Norway. The next match we had Bulgaria 1, Slovenia 1. So Slovenia picked up, that was 3 back-to-back 1-1 draws, it looks like. So 3 back-to-back 1-1 draws. Wow. So in this game, we had Galen Ivanov, 68th minute for Bulgaria, and Miha Zajc scoring in the 75th minute for Slovenia to pick up a draw, 1 point. So Slovenia, horrible tournament. They are now relegated. They are relegated. Easy relegated. I expected Slovenia to do better, but they were poor. They were poor. In League D, Georgia 2, Kazakhstan 1. Georgia promoted to League C. No one gets relegated from this league. So you place bottom, you stay there. But for Georgia, they could seal a place for Euro 2020. Awesome stuff. In this game, well, I forgot to share my predictions. What I did predict. I predicted a draw for the Cyprus-Norway. And I predicted a win for Bulgaria versus Slovenia. Okay, so let's move on. Georgia versus Kazakhstan. I predicted a 3-2 win for Georgia, ended in a win for Georgia still. Andorra, Latvia, I predicted a 1-1 draw, so I got that one correct. It's a 0-0 draw. It ended in a 0-0 draw. So Georgia, move on. Macedonia, 4. Gibraltar, 0. Guys, imagine that. And I predicted a 4-1, I think. I said a 4-0 at first, and then I changed it to a 4-1 for Gibraltar. So Gibraltar, last 2 games, conceding 10 goals. You know, shadow of themselves, those matches. So really good stuff by Macedonia. They finished top of this group. You know, Liechtenstein and Armenia drew. I predicted an Armenia win, but Liechtenstein came up big. Some of you guys predicted that, you know, some of you guys did predict that Liechtenstein would pick up the draw. So awesome stuff. Okay. Christopher Gren is up in here. He says, oh my God, I'm away for a while and you've already reached 18K. Hard work pays off, huh? Congrats, man. Yeah, I've been 18K for a while too. Things slow down around here, but I overachieved, you know, during and after the World Cup. So it's okay. I'm not really worried about numbers, you know. Numbers are tricky. You can't think too much about numbers. You just have to continue showing up. That's all you have to do. The most important thing is showing up, talking to you guys, you know. So that rounds off yesterday's matches. I had to talk about them because I did not stream yesterday. So let's move on to today's games. Today's matches in League D, guys. League D 3. We had a final within the group. Kosovo versus Azerbaijan. It was a final. Winner will get promoted. And guess what? Kosovo smashed Azerbaijan 4-0. There was a hat-trick in this game as well. There was a hat-trick. I looked this game up before, and we had Abez and Nelly scoring a hat-trick in the 2nd, the 50th, and 76th minute. Awesome stuff, man. Congratulations to Kosovo, man. Guys, give Kosovo a round of applause. This country isn't even recognized by many countries, you know, and they became a footballing nation, recognized by UEFA, and they're on the way up. You know, Amir Rahmani scored the other goal. He plays for Dinamo Zagreb. So awesome stuff there, man. Awesome stuff. Azerbaijan, I predicted them to get promoted, but they miss out. They miss out. Really good tournament for them, but they came up short. So Kosovo on to League B. No, League C. I said League B, but can't jump from D to B. That would have been nice, right? You know, they skip you because you were so good. But Kosovo go up to League C next time around. And they put themselves in a really good position to qualify for Euro 2020. That would be awesome, right? Oh, Kosovo in that tournament. So let us move on to the other game. When I'm done, guys, I'm going to go through all the groups and we're going to talk about all the groups and stuff like that. But I just want to run through the matches. Malta won, Faroe Islands won. I don't want to elaborate too much on that game. That game was like a dead rubber. So don't want to talk too much about that game. We will get to it, you know, when we recap the groups. Romania won, Montenegro 0. This means that Romania went unbeaten throughout the whole tournament, but they still fell short. 2 points behind Serbia. Romania won, Montenegro 0. Montenegro really fell off late in the tournament. Serbia 4, Lithuania 1. Awesome stuff by Serbia, and they have now gained promotion to League B. So in this game for Serbia, we had Anturas Zulpa scoring an own goal in the 51st minute. Then Alexander Mitrovic scoring in the 58th. Alexander Prijovic in the 71st. And Adam Jajic on the score sheet again in the 74th. We had Diamantas Petrovicius scoring the only goal for Lithuania in the 64th minute. So Serbia are on to League B, and Lithuania placed bottom of the group. Surely they placed bottom. So awesome stuff, man. Awesome stuff. This is Mitrovic's 12th goal in 12 caps. So Whoever called up Mitrovic to the national team, hooray, good job. Was it Mladen Krstajic? They don't like Mladen Krstajic over there in Serbia at all. I don't know why, but sometimes you just have to be patient with a coach. You just have to be patient. In some nations, I realize people could be very, very, rash, and they're very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? They're very hasty with their decisions. They don't give you no chance. You mess up, you're out. Simple as that. Simple as that. Then we had the game, guys. The game of the day, Scotland 3, Israel 2. I saw that match. I made a video for it. I had to make a video. I had to make a video for at least one match for every single date the UEFA Nations League was on. It's something I've been doing. It makes sense. If you watch the game, talk about that game, and then, you live stream after, Brings new viewers to the channel as well, makes sense. Plus, live streams don't really do that well in terms of viewership. I don't know why, but it doesn't do too well. They don't do too well on most channels. Some channels, yes, but not most channels. So it's good to put out a video, to at least, get something for your time, you know what I mean? Because the aim is to continue growing. That's it. So Scotland 3, Israel 2. Forest is on fire. No pun intended. We have the California forest fires. A lot of people lost their lives. A lot of people lost their homes. But Mr. Forest over there in Scotland is simply on freaking fire. James Forrest plays for Celtic. Did not score a single goal before the match versus Albania. He scored a brace in their 4-0 win, and he shows up again at home scoring a freaking hat trick. Could you guys believe this? 5 goals in 2 matches, 0 in 23, I think. So you know what that teaches you? Do you know what that teaches you? It teaches you be patient, keep grinding, keep trying. Don't lose hope. Hold your head up. Don't hold your head down. Your day will come, and when that day comes, your stock rise. It will stay there for a while, so you just got to be patient, build a foundation, and then poof, when you blow up like Mr. James Forrest, people are going to remember you for a very long time, because I know people will remember him. Scotland, gaining promotion to League B. It was amazing. They came into this match needing nothing but a win. Nothing but a win, because they lost their match versus Israel on the road, and they won 3 points. Israel won 6. Back-to-back wins were necessary, and they did so. Teams requiring the mostest, they did it. Look at England. Look at Switzerland. Look at what Sweden did. I'll get to Sweden just now, So it's just amazing, man. It's just simply amazing. Look at the Netherlands. So awesome stuff by Scotland. Coming back from behind, Beram Kayal, who plays for Brighton, scored a beautiful goal for Israel. I was like, ooh, Israel gonna win this thing. And Forrest just came up with, a hat trick. They were 3-1 down Israel. They came back, scored a goal through who I think is their best player, Aaron Zahavi, and they were back in the game. They almost leveled things up, but the keeper came up with a big save. But then again, you have to blame the forward for that, because you came, you stretch out your leg, you put the ball straight into the path of the keeper. What happened? Like, I know it's like reaction stuff, but come on, put the ball to the keeper's left, put the ball to the keeper's right. I'm seeing it time after time after time after time. Like, why are you kicking the ball straight to the goalkeeper? So Scotland are promoted. Israel survived. Albania survived. I don't know how Albania managed to survive, but they did. They did. So League B, guys. Sweden 2, Russia 0. Guys, could you believe it? Could you guys believe it? Are you guys with me right now? Are you with me? Are you with me? Are you here? Could you believe it? Switzerland, 1 single point. 1 point. 1 point. And they came back. They came back. Awesome. Awesome. Let me pull up the group real quick. I need to pull up the group because I need to check something. I need to check the standings in that group before I go off and give you guys wrong information. But could you guys believe what Sweden has done? They have done the unthinkable. That win versus Turkey, and now the win versus Russia. Remember, Russia defeated Turkey in both their matches, you know. And let me find this. Okay, yes, 1 point. I just wanted to make sure I was right. I didn't want to keep going off. 1 point. They drew their match, the first match versus Russia. Sweden and Russia drew 0-0. I just wanted to verify that. But 1 point. Russia, 7 points. This is amazing. It's just amazing. 1 point Sweden, 7 points Russia, and Sweden are promoted. Winning versus Turkey and a 2-0 win versus Russia. And could you guys believe who fucking scored? Who scored? Lindelof and Marcus Berg. Marcus Berg. Marcus Berg. Hello to everyone who is in the stream, by the way. If you haven't liked the video, do so. Could you guys believe that Marcus Berg finally scored after like 16 games? The last time he scored was against Luxembourg when he scored 4 or 5. Was it 4, I think? Or 5. I can't even remember. But he scored a lot in that game. And Sweden came up big today with the goods at home. Awesome, man. I got to give this team a round of applause. Got to give this team a round of applause. I predicted Russia, but I damn well should have predicted Sweden because what they showed us at the World Cup, they know how to grind out wins. And Football Pharaoh always backed this team. He always talk about Jan Anderson. He's not pretty. He's not pretty in his tactics, nor his face. His face is not so pretty either. But he knows how to grind out wins with this team. Results, draws, and wins. When they're down and you think they're out, they know how to come back. That's what I love about this Swedish team. So they are promoted from Group 2 and Turkey are relegated. You know, so awesome stuff by the Swedes there. Awesome, awesome stuff. The Red Gamer, what's up, man? He says he predicted Sweden to go up. Red Gamer, awesome, man. Thank you very much, Red Gamer, for your continued support. You know, the Red Gamer always used to retweet my stuff. I haven't seen you retweet the stuff lately. What happened? What's going on? But thank you very much for all the retweeting and liking my Twitter posts in the past. You know, the stuff posts to Twitter automatically when I upload, you know, and it has brought some people to the channel. So awesome stuff. Thank you, Red Gamer. So the final match, Portugal won, Poland won. I did not watch this game. I did not want to watch the game. I wanted to watch something else. I wanted to watch the Sweden-Russia, but I couldn't get the feed, so I just watched the Scotland versus Israel. So in this match, Andre Silva opened the scoring for Portugal. And then Arkadiusz Milik. I haven't seen Milik in a while. He scored in the 66th minute from a penalty. So awesome stuff. Poland relegated and Portugal into the finals. Awesome stuff. Could Portugal actually win back-to-back European tournaments? In this match, Danilo was sent off as well. Danilo Pereira was sent off. So the man who plays for Porto, sent off. Portugal still actually held on for the draw. So let's do a roundup, guys. Let's do a roundup of all the groups because it's final. All the matches are over. And let's talk about who got relegated, who got promoted, and stuff like that. So Let me find the group standings and let's talk about that. Thank you, everyone who is in here. Yeah, Adnan, I actually have the ESPN Go app, but I chose to watch the the Scotland-Israel match because I knew the stakes were high in that match as well. And they play multiple games, and I have the ESPN Plus app, which sometimes they have the games and they don't allow me to watch it. I don't know why. That app is really, really weird. I'm supposed, if I'm paying for the Plus app, I gotta watch everything. I don't understand it, but it's whatever. So let's start from League D. Start from the bottom and climb up. Group 1 in League D, guys. We have Georgia finishing on 16 points, 5 wins, 1 draw, unbeaten in the tournament. They are promoted to League C from Group 1. Awesome stuff by Georgia, man. Kazakhstan 2nd, Latvia 3rd, and Andorra 4th. Andorra still plays 4th despite picking up some really good results. Group 2, we have, by the way, I did predict Georgia to get promoted from that group. Group 2, Belarus. Belarus at the top, 14 points, unbeaten, guys. Unbeaten. I did predict Belarus to get promoted from Group 2 of League D as well. Luxembourg 2nd, 10 points. Moldova 3rd, 9 points. Really good stuff by Moldova, by the way. And San Marino, the worst team in the tournament, you know, claiming and, well, reclaiming the worst team tag. 0 points from 6 games, 0 goals. Like, horrible stuff. Horrible. Group 3, Kosovo at the top. Unbeaten as well. 14 points from 6 matches. Azerbaijan, 9 points. Faroe Islands, 5 points. And Malta, 3 points. I did predict Azerbaijan to get promoted, so I got that one wrong. Thank you very much for the flags at Venko. Really looks nice in the chat. And Group 4, Macedonia on top. 1 loss. I did predict them to get promoted. Armenia 2nd, 10 points. Macedonia had 15 points. Gibraltar, 6 points, guys. 2 wins and 4 losses. And Liechtenstein at the bottom, 4 points. So, really good stuff in League D. They provided the most action. And not a lot of people saw it. And the League D, the League D prediction video that I made did the best. It probably had like 10K views or so. It did the best. Most watch time, most views, everything. So people from League D really came out and supported their teams. And we have Georgia, Belarus, Kosovo, and Macedonia getting promoted, guys. So one of these teams are guaranteed a spot in Euro 2020. One of them. What we're going to do right now, guys, which team do you think from League D will make it to Euro 20? I just want to ask that question right now. Which team from League D will make it to Euro 2020? Macedonia, Kosovo, Belarus, or Georgia? Take your pick. Take your pick right now. From what we've seen in the tournament, it seems as if it's going to be Georgia or Kosovo. It's going to be Georgia or Kosovo right now. Georgia or Kosovo. Can't count out Belarus. You cannot count out Macedonia as well. But I'm going to narrow it down between Georgia and Kosovo. I'm going to say Kosovo. They have played really, really well. Impressive stuff. Impressive stuff. You know, really, really good stuff. So let us move on to League C, where we have relegated teams and promoted teams. Let's start with Group 1. Scotland, I almost said relegated. Scotland promoted to League B. 9 points. Awesome stuff, winning their last 2 games in emphatic fashion and, you know, taking a top spot. You know, they have a chance to make it to Euro 2020 as well. Israel 2nd, 6 points. Albania at the bottom, and still they survive. You know why they survive? That 1 win they picked up, and there wasn't a 4th team in the group. So if they had lost all 4 of their matches, they would have surely been relegated. If they had picked up a draw, I think they would have been relegated. You know, but Cyprus, man, very, very unlucky. So Group 2, Finland promoted to League B. Awesome stuff. Timo Pukki deserves, you know, notable mention there. I think he got injured in the last few games, and that's why Finland fell off. So awesome stuff by Finland. Hungary second. Round of applause to the mighty Magyars. Well, let's say the Magyars, not so mighty anymore. They are second. Greece third. Appalling performance by Greece, 9 points. And Estonia at the bottom, 4 points. Relegated to League D. So Estonia will be in League D next time around. Group 3. Oh, by the way, let me rewind a bit. I did predict freaking Albania to make it to League B from Group 1. And I did predict Greece from Group 2. So I got both of those wrong. Terrible. So Group 3, Norway tops the group, 13 points. I did predict Norway to top the group. Bulgaria second, 11 points. Cyprus third, 5 points. And Slovenia fourth, 3 points. So 2 teams from this group has been relegated, Cyprus and Slovenia. Make note of that. And Group 4, Serbia at the top, 14 points, unbeaten in the group. And they are actually the only team, no, they and Romania are the only teams in League C that kept an unbeaten record. So Serbia on top, 14 points, promoted to League B. Romania second, 3 wins, 3 draws, 12 points. They survive. Montenegro third, 7 points. And Lithuania relegated to League D without a point. Same like San Marino, but they did score. They did score a few goals. So let us move on. So in the playoff final of League C, if the teams fail to make it to, the Euros via the normal means, we could see a playoff between Scotland, Finland, Norway, and Serbia. I'm backing Serbia to be the one to make it from that. They are the strongest team. They are the only team from, you know, here that made it to the World Cup. They are the only team from League C who were at the World Cup as well. So Serbia should clinch a spot at Euro 2020 and maybe give Romania a chance to make it. So remember, if the team that plays first in the group qualifies, then the next team up, I think, I don't know if it's the next team in the group or the next best team in the entire league gets a chance. I have to look that up, but I think it's something like that. So good job by Serbia, Norway, Finland, and Scotland, by the way. Let's move on to League B. So in League B Group 1, League B has 3 teams in each group. We have Ukraine getting promoted to League A. Congrats to Shevchenko and his boys. And Slovakia, well, Ukraine 9 points. Czech Republic 6 points in second. And Slovakia relegated 3 points. Awful performance this tournament. Picking up a very impressive win in the last game. You know, in the previous game versus Ukraine, but lost to their neighbors, their rivals. You know, friendly rivals, Czech Republic. Group 2. Sweden tops the group, 7 points, remarkable stuff. Defeating Turkey, who, you know, avenging that loss at home, that 3-2 loss, come from behind win for Turkey, and they pick up a really good victory on the road. And they went home and put on a show in front of their home crowd with a 2-0 win over Russia, the 2018 World Cup hosts. So good stuff. Good stuff. So we have Turkey getting relegated, Sweden promoted to League A. I could see Sweden grinding out results versus the bigger teams next time around. So Group 3, Bosnia and Herzegovina promoted, 10 points. Unbeaten in the group. First team so far in League B unbeaten. Austria second, 7 points. Northern Ireland, 0 points, relegated. Group 4, Denmark, also unbeaten, 8 points, promoted to League A. Wales, second, 6 points. And the Republic of Ireland, 2 points, 2 draws. Not too bad, but they are still relegated. Guys, if we have to have a playoffs, let's say we have a playoff between Denmark, Bosnia, Sweden, and Ukraine. Who will win? Who will win? Pick your team. Pick your team. I'm going to back Denmark any day. Denmark. Sweden, you know, gritty team, but I'm going to go for Denmark. I'm going to go for Denmark. And guys, last but not least, group, I almost said group. League A. League A. The upper echelon, the top, you know, group. The men at the tippy top, the elite. Group 1, the Netherlands, guys. 7 points into the finals. Awesome stuff. Remarkable stuff. 3-0 win versus Germany. 2-0 win versus France. 2-2 draw versus Germany. A 2-1 loss in the opening match. And we thought, oh, God, no improvement here by the Dutch. But the men who missed Euro 2016 and 2018 World Cup are back with a vengeance. So France second, and I love this. I really love this. They did not play like a team who deserved to be in the finals at all, and I'm glad they came second. Let me just put that on record. You know, France is getting way too much credit for lackluster performances, and they got comfortable. Germany, appalling. 2 points, relegated to League B. Imagine that. Relegated to League B. Group 2, amazing. The amazing Switzerland, 9 points. What they did was amazing. Defeated Iceland twice. They lost to Belgium, but they came back and defeated them 5-0 after being down 2-0, coming 5-2 after being down 2-0. Awesome stuff. They deserve it. Into the finals. Belgium second, team I predicted to make it to the finals. By the way, I did predict France to make it to the finals. They didn't. I did predict Belgium. They didn't. And Switzerland into the finals. And Iceland, the worst team by far in League A. And they are relegated to League B. Group 3, Portugal, man. The smooth operators. Unbeaten in the league. Awesome stuff. Unbeaten in the group. 8 points. Fernando Santos knows what he's doing. And this team played well without Cristiano Ronaldo. Will he come back for the finals? I think he just might. And if he does, they will win. Maybe. But I don't think he should come back for the finals. I think he should let them play and learn to play without him. Italy second, not bad by Roberto Mancini's men, his first tournament in charge. And Poland, poor at the bottom, 2 points. So I did predict Italy to make it, by the way. And the last group, England, 7 points. Great job by Gareth Southgate. Very youthful team, and they did a great job. You know, Rashford, Sterling, Harry Kane, you know, Eric Dyer, Lingard, Dele Alli, Loftus-Cheek, you know, not so much involved. You know, Kieran Trippier missed the, you know, international break this time around. You know, Kyle Walker, Fabian Delph, Jordan Pickford in goal coming up big. You know, it seems like he's turning into a, you know, world-class, maybe not world-class, but, you know, like well, let's just say world-class keeper. He makes some big saves. Guys like John Stones, you know, guys like, who else? Ben Chilwell has been doing really well. Jadon Sancho coming through. What a, you know, revelation he has been. And the other players in the team, you know, really good performance. Let me just put that on the record. I did not predict them to make it to the finals, but they did. They did. Lost the first match versus Spain, 2-1. Drew in Croatia, 0-0, a match they should have won. Went and spanked Spain. Spanked him, literally spanked them. They were 3-0 up at halftime, I think. And they end up winning 3-2. And Croatia winning Spain 3-2 as well. But England, you know, prevailed 2-1 in that final game, coming back from behind. Awesome stuff there. I don't know how they did it, but they end up doing it. You know, Jesse Lingard with the goal, Harry Kane. I swear I don't know how it happened. I don't know how that happened, but it was just meant to be. So Spain second, they did not deserve to get promoted. So I'm glad the game did not end in a draw. and Croatia at the bottom, relegated to League B. They fought hard. The team had a great year. They had a great year. They were tired. They got to the final of the World Cup. They had to play back-to-back 120-minute games, training, you know, few players retired, few players out injured, you know, so they were against the grain. They were against all odds. And a tiny nation of only 4 million, you know, 4 freaking million. That's maybe the population of Jamaica, I think. Jamaica, almost 4 million. Yeah, similar kind of population. And wow, look at that. Look at what they have achieved, you know. So awesome stuff by Croatia, and they're only going to get better. Believe me, that young player, Josip Brekalo, oh man, I saw that guy has a bright future. He has a bright future. Vlasic as well has a bright future. They have a kid playing for Dinamo called Ivan Šunjić. He's good. You know, they have Mislav Oršić. He's also good. You know, so the team has talent. They have talent, and from following the Croatian league, they have men who they can call up whenever they need it. So they can't keep their heads down, you know. Got to hold their head up high, proud, and League B might not be a bad thing for them next time around. But I think the next UEFA Nations League is a long way from now. So there you have it, guys. All the promoted, relegated teams in the inaugural UEFA Nations League. But guys, I have a big question for you. I have a huge question. Who is going to win this fucking tournament? Who is going to win the tournament? We have Switzerland, Portugal, England, and the Netherlands in the finals. Switzerland, England, the Netherlands, and Portugal in the finals. So, guys, who do you think is going to play who? I think it's an open draw. I think it's an open draw. And with an open draw, anyone can play anyone. The finals will be held in Portugal. I think it's just one. You play one semifinal. You know, it's not home and away. You just play one semifinal, and the winners go into the final. The losers play against each other for the third place. So what I want to do right now, guys, I want to do a mini draw. I want to do a mini draw to see who will play who right here by myself. You know, Portugal, England, and of course the Netherlands. England and the Dutch. Oh man, wow, no one would have expected these 4 finalists at all. I predicted Croatia, France, and Italy, and someone else. Who else did I predict? Croatia, France, Italy, and Belgium. And fucking none of them made it. None made it. Wow, what a tournament. It's similar to the World Cup because the World Cup was awesome. The World Cup was awesome, and we had another banger of a tournament just after the World Cup finished. Some people said it's too soon, but, you know, the club managers were actually criticizing the tournament because it's high intensity, and their players have to go, and instead of playing friendlies where they're going to run on for a half hour, 35 minutes, they now have to play full matches at high intensity. So, guys, I have the draw right here in my hands. No cheating. And the first team is, we have, guys. We have the Netherlands. Okay, the Netherlands. Let me write that down. The Netherlands will play. Ooh, Portugal, they have home court advantage, you know. The Netherlands will play who? Okay. All right, look, no cheating, guys. No cheating. The Netherlands will play. Ooh, this is intense. Switzerland. Oh, the Netherlands versus Switzerland, guys. The Netherlands versus Switzerland. So you know what that means? You know what that means? It will be Portugal versus England. So I have England and Portugal. Wow. So take your picks, guys. Take your picks for the first matchup. Netherlands versus Switzerland. Ooh, that one is good. That one is good. Netherlands versus the Swiss. I like this. I like this. I like it. I like it. Netherlands versus Switzerland. Who do you have? Who do you have? England. England just played Switzerland, didn't they? Did they? Can't remember. I really can't remember what happened at the World Cup. No, I don't think they played Switzerland. Who did England beat at the World Cup? It was Colombia. It was Colombia, yes. And Belgium played Japan from that group. Yeah. I got that mixed up. So Netherlands versus the Swiss. Guys, you can't trust the Swiss. You can't trust them. They're too diplomatic. You just can't trust them. You don't know what they're going to do. You can trust them, but don't trust them. Look at what they did to Belgium. You know, Belgium were cruising. They were cruising. They were cruising. But I'm going to go for... this is hard, man. What Shaqiri is doing right now. And they left out a lot of the players out the squad. We did not see Jamili. We did not see another guy who was heavily in. We didn't see much of Lichtsteiner. You know, who else? Mbolo was injured. There's a few other guys who we didn't see much of, like Manuel Akanji. We didn't see Fabian Shaw. You know, there's a few guys we didn't see much of, you know, and they still came out and did the thing. So I'm going to make the bold call. I'm going to say the Netherlands take this one. These are early predictions, okay? These are early predictions. The Netherlands, I'm going to say take this one. I'm going to say an exciting and very exciting, a 3-2 win for the Dutch. 3-2 for the Dutch. And this one is the hardest prediction ever to make, England versus Portugal, because God knows England games are hard to predict. I'm not an England fanboy, even though I follow the Premier League, Man City fan here. But Portugal has been playing well. But to be honest, to be completely honest, I don't want the games to go to penalties. But to be completely honest, I'm going to have to go for England to win the game, you know. I'm going to have to go for England to win the game. To be honest, England, Portugal. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for England. The way Rashford and Sterling are playing Harry Kane right now, Jesse Lingard, Dele Alli, there's too many threats. Trippier, Chilwell, Gomez, Stones, Walker, Dyer, Henderson, all these, there's too many threats. Callum Wilson coming in the fold. The team is good. To be honest, I'm putting it on record. The team is good. Even though I hated the whole "it's coming home" slogan, and I hope they don't start saying it again. But I think they're going to win Portugal. That's what I think. Portugal, a very good team. Don't get me wrong. Very, very, very good team. They could scrape out an unimpressive win at home as well. But I'm going to go for England here. So we have the Netherlands, England finals. Netherlands, England finals. Oh, God. And the third place match, we have Portugal and the Swiss. I'm going to go for the Swiss to place third. 1-0. And the Netherlands versus England. Let's talk about the Netherlands versus England. I love the way the Netherlands are playing right now. The Netherlands are a beautiful career mode team, you know. So are England. Netherlands versus England. I'm going to let you guys predict this one right now. First, Netherlands versus England. What is your predictions? Okay, we have Austin Herzig up in here. What's up, Austin, man? He says a 1-0 to England, to the Netherlands. 1-0 to the Netherlands. And we have Brian Hinojosa says a 1-0 to Portugal. Ooh, in the final. The Football Nerd, Netherlands 3, England 2. Linkex said Netherlands to England 0. Advenko, Netherlands 3, England 0. Belman Koyanik, what's up, Belman? He says Netherlands 2, England 1. Football Cricket, Netherlands 2. So you guys are going for a Netherlands to win the final if they do meet England in the final. Awesome, awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Christopher Hagen said a 0-0, and it goes to penalties. Who will win that? Sillison in goal. Pickford in goal. Who would win? I'm going for like the Netherlands versus both teams. If any of these two teams win, it will make a great story. It will make a great story because what the Netherlands have done in their rebuilding process for them to come back and win the tournament, and for England, what they have done before, during, and after the World Cup with young players is just amazing. So it will be a great achievement for both teams. But the Netherlands badly need something. They badly need something to inspire them. I think for England, the World Cup achievement, getting to the semifinals, and their UEFA Nations League achievement, getting to the semifinals, has really inspired the team. And for the youth, them winning the Under-20 World Cup was really inspiring as well, with guys like Sancho and Foden and company coming through. Those are the only two I could remember from that right now. Brewster as well. We had Brewster. I don't know if Reece Nelson was amongst them as well. I can't remember. But England has had their share of inspiration, but the Dutch really they really need it. And I can tell from like the viewership of like the Dutch videos that I made, the Ajax videos that I covered, matches that I covered, that it's really working. It's really, you know, a renaissance is happening in Dutch football. You know, that win versus Germany, that win versus France, what Ajax has been doing in the Champions League. And I would love to see the Dutch win it. I would love to see England win it too. But right now, the Netherlands, their story will do something. It will do something big for their cause, because three-time World Cup finalists, never won it, missed last two major tournaments. They badly need this. I think they need it more than England. England need it for some sort of bragging rights to say, look, we won it. We won something again. But for the Dutch, they need it to sort of save their football, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's just my thoughts. So I'm going to go for a Dutch. Dutch win. Netherlands to win the damn tournament after what they have done. Netherlands, Clockwork Orange. Clockwork Orange. So Adnan says Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Dominic Solanke scored for the Young Lions. They scored for the Kittens today. Awesome stuff. They both named Dominic. One plays for Everton, one plays for Liverpool. I wish them all the best in their careers because they have great names. They have great names. But guys, we have a question here. Christopher Hogren is asking me if I will cover the 2019 FIFA Women's World Cup. I will try my best. No guarantees what's going to happen in the summer, but once everything is 100 with me, I'll be doing it. There's a lot of tournaments coming up this summer. African Cup of Nations, Gold Cup. We have Copa America as well. We have the Women's World Cup and maybe another tournament or two. It's a lot of tournaments, a lot of big tournaments. So, you know, it will be a lot of work to be done this summer. A lot of work, and I will be, maybe I'll try to capitalize on it, you know. And when I say capitalize, I mean cover it and try to, you know, bring more people over here to, you know, the Dominic Rich FC channel, and maybe try to get some compensation for all the time I've put in, you know. Gotta get paid. So, question, guys. You could ask me questions now. I'll take Q&A for maybe 10 to 15 minutes before I retire to my wife and kid over there. Hi, wife and child. Black woman and child. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, guys, okay. Adnan asked, what if Japan win the Copa America? Well, it's not a far-fetched thought. You guys know what Japan can do. You saw them at the World Cup, you know, them defeating, wait. Let me track back. They did defeat Senegal, did they? Yeah, Senegal, Colombia, Japan, and Poland in that group, right? Guys, it's been so long. Fuck. It's not so long, but the World Cup seems like it was ages ago. But what they did at the World Cup, they almost spanked Belgium, and they have been doing well. They have a good group of players, and then I think they could do something in the Copa America. You know, they could at least pick up a few wins, make it to quarterfinals, maybe. You know, I don't really know how the Copa America is structured. How many teams are there? The 10 South American teams, and we will have Qatar, and we will have Japan. So it will be 12 teams, right? Mexico won't be there this time around because the Gold Cup, it will overlap with the Gold Cup, and that's the reason. Not that they weren't invited. They can't go. They cannot go. So 6 teams in each group. I guess 4 teams go through, or 2, but I think it will be 4. I got to check the tournament format, but Japan should be one of those teams. Who knows? Qatar could shock as well. They could shock. They have been picking up a few wins lately. So I think Japan could do well, but I don't think they can win it. So Football Pharaoh is asking me, did you hear about St. Vincent losing to Turks and Caicos? Yes, someone said that in the chat the other night, and I could not believe it. I couldn't believe it. 3-2 loss to Turks and fucking Caicos. A country that most people don't even know exists. Most people don't know St. Vincent exists, but oh, I poked myself in the eye there. St. Vincent actually poked themselves in the eye there. You know? But how could you lose to Turks and Caicos and jeopardize a very slim chance of making it to the Gold Cup? I don't think they'll make it to the Gold Cup now. Okay, we have a question again. All right. Link X says, Dom, do you think we're going to get another battle of Nuremberg, you mean? It would be an awesome to see Netherlands versus Portugal. Well, I'm going for Netherlands. Netherlands to meet Swiss, as you can tell from my draw, and Netherlands, England in the finals. But any matchup, any 2 matchups you have in the final of the UEFA Nations League, I'm going to take it. I'll take any matchup because it's hard. It's very, very hard to predict. Very hard to predict. So Brian says, your thoughts on Germany being in part 2 for the Euro qualifiers draw? Well, you know what it is? It's a bad thing. I know about the whole draw situation that's going on. Like, they joined the Euros from the UEFA Nations League, and we will see the 4 finalists going in the top tier pot, and then you have part 1, part 2. And the thing is, if Germany is in part 2, then they are more likely to be in a group with 2 other strong teams. So that means smaller teams who might have had a slim chance of making it out that group. They now have no chance of making it out a group like that. Let me not say no chance, but still a very, very slim to no chance now of making it out the group. Because there's 10 groups, 5 groups of 5 and 5 groups of 6 equals 55. And 2 teams from each group will qualify to make 20 teams, and then the remaining 4 will come from the playoffs between all the teams that top their various groups in the various leagues. So Germany being in part 2 does not help other teams, and it's not going to help them either because they are not playing well. We can probably see Germany miss out on Euro 2020, not even joking about that right now. Not even playing no games about that. It could happen. It could happen. So Advenko says, I have a question for you. Do you think it's unfair that the semis and finals are played in a country from League A? Because if that team goes through, yet they have an advantage, well, you have a good point, but what they should have done initially, if they did not want the tournament to be like that, they should have hosted it in a neutral, like in a more neutral venue. For example, maybe take it back to Russia. They just had the World Cup. I don't know, but maybe take it to Kazakhstan, maybe. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you do have a good point. You do have a good point. You know what I mean? But maybe it would have been a great, who knows? I'm just saying, a great opportunity to cash in and bring it to, who knows, the USA. I'm just saying, you know. But yeah, it should have been played in neutral venue. I do agree with you. For example, France or Spain would have been a really good venue, you know, so no one has, you know, home court advantage. But really great question, really great question. But do I think it matters? I don't think it matters at all. I don't think it matters. I think teams are going to go out there and they're going to show their hunger and they're going to fight for this trophy. It does not matter if Portugal is home. They're going to lose still if it's meant to happen. You know, so I'm not saying Portugal are going to lose, but I'm saying if they're meant to lose, they will still lose at home. You know, so for some countries, the home crowd is just ridiculous. Think about Serbia, Croatia, you know, those countries are, you know, let's say are Russia. They make noise throughout the whole games. Some nations, they're just quiet. Only when their team has the ball. But for like, let's say Serbia, ball or no ball, noise. You know, so I think it should have been held on a neutral venue, like how they have the Champions League, Europa League finals in a neutral venue. But then again, for those, it's not guaranteed that it will end up and be neutral, because sometimes, you know, like last year when look, Atletico Madrid Stadium will be the final for this season's Champions League, right? What if they make it to the final? So, but they should have picked a team, a country from another league. Yes, I agree. So questions. Okay. Brian Hennajo, so your reactions to Mauritania qualifying for the African Cup of Nations for the first time. For all those countries that are benefiting from the expansion of the tournament is really, really good. I think Madagascar qualified. Did they qualify? I haven't been following the African Cup of Nations like Football Pharaoh has been doing, but I was going to. But it's great for these countries to qualify for tournaments like this. It will inspire the youth in the nations to start playing football, and it can change the nations, you know. because it means that young people playing football, meaning that they're keeping away from crime. And it's like, you know, it's a trickle down kind of effect, you know. It triggers something in the people when their football team is doing well. So it's really, really good. Really good stuff. So questions, guys. If I missed your questions, ask it again. Okay. All right. Alexa Kontich says, what do you think about Serbia and how they did in the Nations League? And I think Bob Illich actually answers that question, Alexa, because I made a whole video about Serbia and how they did, and you could go check that out. But they did really well. They did really well, and when they picked up the draws, they were criticized, but still they held on and they were unbeaten throughout the tournament under Mladen Krstajic. I think Serbians are still bitter after, you know, their World Cup failure, because after picking up that draw versus, was it? No. Did not pick up a draw versus Brazil. But they put themselves in a really good position to qualify, and they lost to Switzerland, I can recall, and I think that the nation is still sour over that. You know, they're talking about Slavica Jukunovic taking over and all of that stuff. But I think Krstajic has been doing a great job. So LinkX, I keep saying LineX. LinkX asks, what team from League A who's got relegated surprised you? Well, Germany surprised big time. I did predict Poland to go down. I did not predict Croatia to go down, but it didn't really surprise me too much. It was just like disappointment in a way, because I expected them to do well, and they did okay. That 6-0 loss kind of messed up their whole psyche, I think, and it was hard to bounce back from that, but they did. They almost pulled through. But I must say Germany, very, very disappointing in Germany. Poland, very, very disappointing in Poland. And Iceland, of course. Oh, man, very disappointed in Iceland. I don't know what has happened to them, but it seems like they're on the way down. They're on the way down. But great question. But if you ask which team surprised me, it will be Germany. Big surprise. Okay, Victor Kirstich. Would Kylian Mbappe winning Ballon d'Or push Neymar out of PSG? I don't think so. Neymar, no, Kylian Mbappe is going to win the Ballon d'Or. Kylian Mbappe does not deserve to win the Ballon d'Or yet. Not yet. He got to win the Champions League. Winning the Champions League or doing something remarkable, like scoring a whole bunch of goals, you know, there has to be some kind of build-up for him to win the Ballon d'Or. Modric should win the Ballon d'Or, hands down. What he's been doing for Croatia, Real Madrid, he should win the Ballon d'Or before he retires. Simple. Okay. Dom, just to help you understand the Copa America, it has 3 groups of 4. Okay, thank you very much, man. Because it could have gone 2 groups of 6, but 3 groups of 4, where the group winners and runners-up of the 2 best and the 2 best third place qualify for the quarterfinals. Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. Thank you very, very much. So 6 teams qualify automatically, and then the best 6 teams qualify first and second, and the best 2 third place teams qualify. Thank you. Makes sense. Understood. Understood. So which Yusuf Babadi is asking, which group will Italy be in for the next round? We don't know that as yet. We don't know anything about the next time around as yet. But what will be fun to do is I'm going to actually try to do a prediction type of a draw for the next UEFA Nations League. That will be a fun video to do, to see who will be in which groups. That would be cool. So some nations I think won't be able to play against certain nations, but you know, still, I think draws should be open. I still think there's some kind of rigging going on with the draws process because it's too many factors. It's too many factors. And I wanted to discuss this. It's too many freaking factors. Like, why does it matter about travel distance? Like, that's the point of it. That's the test. That's the test. Because it's not one team has to travel. Every team has to travel the distance. And it's the test. If England has to travel to Kazakhstan, let them travel to Kazakhstan. You know what I'm saying? Let them travel there. Let them travel to the furthest distance and see if they can be tested after traveling, you know? Because there will be matches where they're at home where they don't have to travel and that same team has to come to their stadium. And I just think it's ridiculous. Weather adversities and all of that. Like certain teams cannot play certain teams because of it, you know, the weather. And I'm like, what? Play in the snow, you know, I don't like it. I really don't like it, you know. I don't like it. I could understand if nations are going through conflict, you know, and all of that, but it's UEFA. Draw them in the same group, play them in neutral venues. You know, something. Let it be an open draw. This whole thing it just seems like it's rigged, you know. How could you truly know who is the champion if you don't just let the thing be open? It's same like the Champions League. Same like the Champions League, you know. It was such a bad experience watching the draw. I'm like, what am I watching here? What am I watching here, you know? So guys, I really appreciate you following, you know, my coverage of the UEFA Nations League, the first UEFA Nations League. I really, really appreciate it. Really, really do. You know, it wasn't easy. Let me just let you know that. It wasn't easy at all coming to do this. Live streaming, making the videos, watching the games while I'm at work, watching the games on the way home from work while I'm home. It was a lot of work, but I really appreciate, you know, you guys actually taking the time to, you know, to just follow the thing with me, sharing your thoughts, me sharing mine. You know, it was just it was just a good experience. You know, it was a great experience. So we have Ariel Ree. He or she, I don't know if you're he or she, is asking, who is hosting the Euros? The Euros will be hosted by 12 different cities. It's the first of its kind. It will be a multi-city host. 12 cities. 12. It's amazing. You know, and the other thing is, with the draw, if you're hosting, if you're a host city, there's something about being a host city. You cannot be in the same group as something, and it's like, oh man, it's just confusing in the end. It's just confusing, the whole draw process. The draw will be next month, by the way, so I'll make a video reacting to the draw, and I'll do a prediction and so forth, and predict who will qualify to the 2020 Euros. You know, I'm doing a lot of second guessing on the legitimacy of FIFA and UEFA and how they run their business, man. Everything just seems rigged and everything just seems, you know, fixed, and it's just you don't even know what to believe these days. Seriously. Seriously, you don't know what to freaking believe. You know what I'm saying? So Advenko asked, Dom, do you think it's unfair that a country that will host the Euro isn't guaranteed a spot? And that's the other thing. That's the other thing. But the reason why they did the UEFA Nations League and give teams another route into the tournament is to just keep, you know, it's like a redundancy of chances to qualify for the tournament. That's why, you know. So if you're a host city and you don't qualify, you still get a second chance because you place top of your group. You know, it's to give teams the best chance whatsoever to make it to the tournament. But if you don't qualify and you host, you're still getting something. You're still hosting a Euro, you know, a Euro tournament, something that you would have never, ever done. I think Azerbaijan is one of the host cities. So think about that, you know, think about that. And Linkx said, not even the reigning champions have a guaranteed spot. That's true. And I don't think the reigning champions should be guaranteed a spot at all. I don't think they should be guaranteed a spot. Everybody should fight for their spot. So Poland remained top seed, says Prime Time. Well, I didn't really look into the pots as yet, but it's whatever, man. It doesn't even matter. It does not matter. What part you're in, it don't even matter, because then when you get paired up in a certain group, the computer is going to say you can't be in that group with that team because you're at war with the team. It's too far from where you live in, or because of the fixtures, you can't go there in the winter. A whole bunch of shit. But anyways, man, guys, you know, anyways. So Brian says, your thoughts on Luka Modric, Rafael Varane, and Kylian Mbappe being the finalists for the ballot. So wait, that came out. I didn't even know that. I didn't even read anything about that. So those are the three finalists: Varane, Mbappe, and Modric. Modric is going to win it easily, I think. So Advenko is asked, Don, will you cover AFCON in the summer? If you do, which team will you follow and watch their games? I don't know. To be completely honest, I don't know. I really don't know. Don't know. Really don't know. But I do have access to the AFCON games. I do have a lot of sources on my phones in which I watch football. I have an app that I watch anything around the world. I have ESPN Plus. I have Fox. I have ESPN. What is that one called? Watch ESPN. And I also have a Spanish station as well that I could watch games on. So I'm loaded when it comes to, you know, means of watching the matches. But guys, that's all I'm going to do today. I really appreciate you joining. Sorry if I don't get to answer all your questions, but I ain't going nowhere. You could post questions in the comments of the videos, but, you know, thank you guys for coming back. It's getting late. It's already 7 in my time, and I got things to do. And I've been here hour and 18 minutes, and Football Pharaoh wants to stream as well, so he will be covering a lot of things that I did not cover. So, guys, as usual, man, thank you very much, everyone who joined the stream. I'm speaking to you, even though I'm not calling your name. Thanks for everyone who is watching the replay of this video right now. And thank you guys for putting up with, you know, my not so top quality live streams in terms of the signal and the playback and all of that. I don't know why. I don't know why every time I watch someone's live stream, it's good, but mine, I'm never happy with it. I'm never, ever happy with it. So Primetime says, if we don't speak, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone who celebrates it. I don't really celebrate it that much. It's an American thing. It's an American thing, and I'm not American. I'm Vincentian. I'm only American because I got naturalized. I like to say I'm a Vincentian. So, guys, thank you very much again. And until next time, if you haven't liked the video, guys, don't forget to like the video, okay? Peace out. Rich Squad.